Living in the now. Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life. It is not how much we have, but how much we enjoy that makes us happy. Happiness is not something already made. It comes from our own actions. I am determined to be cheerful and happy in whatever situation I might find myself. For I have learned that the greatest part of my misery or unhappiness is determined not by my circumstances, but by our dispositions, our thoughts, about whatever we are doing interferes with enjoying it. Not only because they are often negative, judgmental, or resistant to the experience, but also because thoughts, even positive ones, remove us from experiencing some type of agree. Love is greater than everything. Love is the master key that opens the gates of happiness.
Because you know I'm all about that.
The happiest people don't have to have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. Find a place inside where there's joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. What matters is to live in the present. Live now. For every moment is now. It is your thought and acts of the moment that creates your future. The outline of your future past already exists. For you created it patterned by your past thoughts. Some thoughts don't interfere much with being present and enjoying what we are doing. They just float in and out of our minds without taking any or very much of our attention. Other thoughts, however, grab us, and we lose in touch with what we are doing and the experience we are having. When that happens, it feels like we are going through the motions or doing something just to get it done. There is only one happiness in this life, to love and to be loved. Happiness is when what you think, you say, and what you do are in harmony. Be happy with what you have and what you are. Be generous with both. And you won't have to hunt for happiness. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Happiness consists in giving and serving others. You can't buy happiness, and that's just what it is. Happiness, this is the great power of gathering. It inspires us delightfully to be more hopeful, more joyful, more alive. The greatest awareness comes slowly, piece by piece. The path of spiritual growth is a path of lifelong learning. I am myself is learning this moment. The experience of spiritual power is basically a joyful one. We can go through life this way if we want, but when we are fully in contact with what we are doing, we miss out on the potential of joy and the pleasure of it. Any experience can be interesting since we have never had it before. And any experience can be enjoyed because when we are measured in it, we lose false self, the sense of I or me, and discover our true self, which is always enjoying life. I think I am very kind. I think I am joyful. But I could be more joyful. I do believe peace is the state of grace and not the absence of violence. The secret to enjoy whatever you are doing is getting lost in it, getting involved in it. That means getting all your sense involved in it. My joy is watching people being joyful. There is no destination. The journey is just all that it is. And it can be very, very joyful. When you make a choice to do something, commit yourself to do it while you are doing it. What so happens is that people make a choice to do something and then they don't fully commit to it. They don't fully say yes to it while they are doing it. They might complain about doing it, dream about doing something else, or invest themselves in it, all the while they are doing it. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, won, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual existence of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. Remember who you are, powerful, amazing, and unstoppable. Most of us experience a full and a wonderful moment and difficult moments. But for many of us, even when we are most joyful, There is fear behind our joy. My music is a joyful experience. I learned that if you can't affect other people, you should. Happiness often sneaks in through the door you don't know you left open. Most of us are happy as we make up in our minds to be. Being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means you decided to look beyond the imperfection. Until the next voice video, continue to be happy.